I feel like the first challenge of sorts I'm going to take on is a challenge I got a couple. I think it was like actually a couple of years ago where someone told me to do it, but the first one we're going to be doing is a no ability deck, so all the cards in my deck, they have 0 abilities. I know it sounds pretty boring, but then naturally that means other cards I can actually use, they are super restricted, and it meant I just had to look at all the cards through URDB, find out what deck I could actually make, and surprisingly so, I could actually make a semi-playable deck. For them, I picked both Uluwatu and All-Stars just because I felt like for this challenge in particular I needed like a clan which had power manip, so those two seemed like the best choice, and since I could actually make a half deck with them, that's why I went with them. So it's not the most interesting way to start off, but I've never played a deck which has no abilities at all, so you know, that makes it somewhat fun for me at least. Don't know about you guys, but yeah, luckily we've actually got a really good deck to start off with for this first challenge. Like, we've got full all-stars, essentially, and then we've got Nanook, who is the most fireball sort of splash I could have got from Uluwatu, so that's all good. And as we can tell by what the guy's playing, I'm assuming he's doing missions. I think how we'll start is that we'll just ult Mario, and then hope he just plays a lot, and then just get a very easy, not all that fancy win at all. I don't know. The whole point of UI challenge is that, I play a weird deck and then I try and win with it. Right. So now all we have to do really is just Fury all our cards and hope that we can just win. Although I'm sure winning is more than possible. Unless like Casil is extremely brutal and he's made it so that literally we can't win against him just because the cards I've got in my hand they don't exactly have the most of damage. Like, hopefully I should be fine. If I lose just because I can't actually get any damage on him, then that would be pretty harsh, but hopefully we'll be okay. I just know what he's going to do now is he'll play Cherry so that I only get 3 damage, then that'll take him down, no, I'll bring him to 11, and then he'd go for Clover against Aiden, so I'm sure that means that I literally won't be able to beat him, and that is quite bad, but I guess that just shows that when you don't have a lot of power in your deck, then sometimes DRs can really mess you up, so I don't know. So that was the first attempt, and we lost just because it was a guy doing commissions, and because of Pussycats and their horrendous DRs, we just couldn't get any damage on him, so sadly so it means that even though we were against the guy doing missions, we still lost, which I didn't really know how to feel about. Okay, so now we've got a half deck, and I guess the nice thing to know is that we don't have to worry about Hawk just because his SOA will be a bit pointless, but I've only got, 8-star, and then Virtual 8, no, I've got Virtual 10 there, Virtual 8, and then I've got a 7 and a 6 there, so it's going to be a bit tricky. I keep getting notifications on my phone and it's not fun. Well, it is fun because it makes me feel nice and popular, but it's not what I need right now. I assume he's not really going to play too much, so I like to think that he's just going to ult, but I don't know whether he will or won't, so let's just play free and... Oh no, I should have pulled one more. Actually, no. Dude, PP'd right there because of star difference. Actually, I just realised now that I calculated that play so that I would win if he just played that. So that's good. Right now, what I think he's going to do is probably go for Enio and just old Enio. So let's get rid of the worst card in the hand, Racer, and just hope that he plays Enio, and then hopefully that's what he's going to do. I don't know. It would be nice if it was as simple as that, but it probably won't be. Knowing how these things work. Oh, okay. Lara Hates. Is that one of the new Bloods which has got released today or something? Probably, to be honest. I mean, that's my best guess. I don't know who else it would be. I don't know who else it could be, rather. Right, it's either going to go for Enio or Hawk, but either way, Okay, Hawk. Well, I feel like he would go all in on Hawk, so might have to just play 72 on Ayrton and hope that's not a complete waste of pills. But I don't see what else he would really do. Ooh, he's not gone entirely in, he's done sort of more a half, so... no, we've not won here, because we've got 18 there, and then it's 7 4... Ooh, 6 of 24, and then... Oh, should've... If I left one more pill, I would have won there, but no. Like, just because he didn't go entirely in on Hawk, and... I'm sure he planned that from the start, that he thought I'd just go all in on Ayrton, and then he left enough pills so that if I did do that, then he could still win with Enio. So, more than anything, I've got to applaud him for actually playing really well, but it just doesn't really reflect well on my part, so... If I just left one more pill, I would have won, but no, we just get this instead, so... Sorry, guys. Oh, no. Okay, right, I know what this sucker's doing. We're just going to go all in when he plays his heal card, and then we're just going to try and win like that, just because I'm not going through what I've already had to go through, I don't think. Actually, I'm just looking at this, and I'm thinking whether I would actually be able to semi-win against that. It's just whether it's worth going all in, and I don't know whether to be a complete asshole and just ruin his missions. But no, he's just... But is it even worth, like, going all pills in case he doesn't do that? I don't know. I'm thinking about this. Do I be a complete asshole and prevent him from getting any heal, but let me get the win? Or do I be nice, but then risk losing again like I did in the first bit? I think I'm going to go for the first option just because why not? So 77, 84, 85, 16, 7, 8, 89, 19, 92 is it? Which he's going to be doing. Right, so let's just play 10 on Nanook and hope that it's just gone all in on Leon, because if not... Oh! I think he has, so... We've had to be a complete asshole and just prevent him from doing his missions, but... It's what you need to do to try and get a win, so that's my excuse at least. Oh god, I feel very bad, but it's just what you have to do, I guess. I've not got too many pills left now, so it's going to make it extremely difficult. I guess all I can really do is just play 2 on Corral and hope it's going to go with Cherry, and then if not, then we'll just see what he plays and account for that. But I'm sure we might have actually lost, to be honest, from me being an idiot and not playing playing Coriol there. Oh, he has gone for Cherry. Okay. Well, I think we've got this, because he's down to 2 now. Maximum he could do would be 11, but since I've got a card where I can still pill all in and win, like if I won't be able to get full KO, but like 7, 14, 21, minus 8, that's more than 8, so... Hang on. Oh, I know, we're going to be even more of an asshole, and we're just going to ult Mario, and then against Trunks, because sure that's how you pronounce it, because it's got the minimum 3, we're just going to go all in on Chad Bread so that we get the KO. Oh, we're just the worst, aren't we? Well, whatever. I guess it's what you need to do to get a win nowadays. I just feel absolutely horrendous just because I prevented him from doing his missions, and then I found out like the most sort of dickish way to then win against him, but whatever. What he'll probably do in return is play at the last... Oh no, he's not going to play at the last second. Okay, so at least he's got the moral high ground here, and he's not going to be one of those players who just sort of waste time and then plays at the last second to be like, okay, you won, there you go. But that is a deck full of no ability cards, and that is complete.